Hey, buddy. How you doing? Just walking along, huh? Here are the baby geese. Though they're not much babies anymore, they're almost grown, it looks like. They still don't have all of their feathers, but they're definitely big. Hey, this is John. I'm here with a group of kids, young adults in the park. And I wanted to get their opinions on certain things. You said that you had an opinion on 9/11?
Yes. I thought, when I was watching, doing some research, I thought government might have had something to do with it.
Right.
But that's just how I feel, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of things I was watching,
Have you ever seen a movie called 9/11 Press for Truth?
Is that the one about the documentary about what happened on that day?
Well, it's a documentary put forward by some of the family members who fought for the creation of the 9/11 Commission, and it shows how corrupt and compromised the 9/11 Commission actually was.
Yeah.
And it shows a number of other things. So you were saying, how do they teach 9/11 in schools?
It's only on the day that 9/11 happens. Like, they don't really go over it throughout the year.
Yeah, they just blame it on the terrorists or what happened. And
They
they
basically
say
all put forward that it was terrorists.
nothing for America. It was all the terrorists that made that happen.
So they only teach you about the day of?
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't.
That's it.
They never say anything before or after, like
Yeah.
anything if they would lead up to it, like
The day
why
before, maybe.
people would be so mad to want to attack us.
Yeah.
We don't get taught about that.
You don't get into the politics of why.
No. We just get
All
into
all
what
they teach us is
happened.
that 2 terrorists took planes, or 3. They took
crashed
planes
into the
and they
building.
crashed.
Our
And then
buildings.
the one plane, the reason it didn't crash into the Pentagon was because somebody took over control of it, and they got the terrorists out of the driving seat.
So the story that you're told is that hijackers hijacked 4 planes.
Yeah.
2 of them crashed them into the Twin Towers, 1 into the Pentagon, and they took over Flight 93 and tried to save it, and it ended up crashing.
Yes.
Pennsylvania, yep.
And that's all they talk about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't about anything else.
What do you think about the political implications?
I think our government's very corrupt. I think the things that they say are not what they're actually doing inside of Congress and inside of the Senate and whatnot. I think
Right.
what they're teaching is just hypocritical, some of the things that they're doing.
Absolutely. Like what's going on in the Ukraine right now.
Yes.
You know, we started that.
Yeah, I feel like something we did led up to a terrorist attack in 9/11 because they wouldn't do that out of nowhere for no reason.
Well, some say that, you know, our policies in the Middle East regarding Israel has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
But I've been an activist for 9/11 justice for 12 years. And I honestly don't know what happened on 9/11. And I've researched it for hours upon hours. And I honestly, I couldn't tell you. I know that we were lied to about that day. Do you guys, by chance, remember after 9/11 how we were told there were no warnings of any kind? That nobody in government...
That it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you remember that.
there was warnings though. They were telling us.
Right, there were a multitude of warnings from, I think, 14 different countries
Yes.
and so forth. What do you think? Do you think the government would be capable of being complicit in something like that?
Yes.
You do.
I think the government lies about a lot of things.
Right.
I think they tell the people a lot of things that just aren't true. And a lot of them,
It tells what we want to hear.
yeah, tell you what you want to hear, and then they do something different.
Nah, you're very smart young adults. So, have you ever considered activism of any kind?
No.
No?
I thought about when I became older becoming a politician, maybe
Right.
trying to change some of the things that are happening in our world. But as one small person, I don't know, but I'd like to try one day. Yeah.
Well, it's amazing what one person can accomplish. I mean, if you look at the 9/11 family members, there were essentially 4 widows who fought Washington, D.C. for the creation of the 9/11 Commission, and they managed to get things done. So you never know what one person can do, what 4 people could do, what 8 people could do. Have you heard of things like Fukushima or Bradley Manning or Chelsea Manning?
No.
Have you heard of Edward Snowden?
No,
No.
I've not heard of those things.
No?
No.
They're not teaching you about that stuff in school?
No.
No.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to say to the world?
No.
Nothing you'd like to say?
Don't always believe what you hear, like the government tells you.
All
Some
right.
of it's just falsified lies.
Well,
Fabricated than the truth.
No.
well, I thank you young adults for your time today.
Thank you.
Everybody have a good rest of the day.
You too.
You too.